So this is a little, or not so little, a one-act play. We'll give them.
Eddie's eating some food.
Fill up those plates, top up those glasses. Okay. Okay then, sit down.
Yeah. Somebody flash the lights. Yeah.
Actually, maybe I'll just read this introduction while the music. So, this is a little one-act play. It has deep Worcester roots, even though it's set in California. And it's called Treaure Hunt. And we have the good fortune to have with us playing Ma Gmitrzk. We have Deb Barron Northway. Ma Gmitrzk, 80, short and round. Playing Maria Gmitrzk, 60, also short and round. With a
And an asshole, from what I read.
with a pronounced limp, but you're going to have to imagine the pronounced limp. We're happy to have Gail Hunt with us. And reading the stage directions, my own darling Betty Pagett. So this is Treaure Hunt.
The stage is empty, save for a few chairs, a low table, a tapestry on one wall, and another tapestry covering an entrance. There are voices off stage.
Look, Mrs. Gmitrzk and Maria, I'm so sorry I missed the funeral. I've been out of town on assignment. I just got home and I got Terry's messages all at once. I came right over. I'm sorry I missed her.
Indubitably.
Therese go back to Worcester right after funeral. All them kids. Leave me to clean up Teddy house, sell everything, pack up everything.
Right, like you're the laborer in this vineyard.
But look, when I take down tapestries, look what I find.
You mean look what I discovered.
Enter Eric, Ma, and Maria.
Wow! Teddy really did build a secret room under the house.
Teddy very good with his hands. Very clever.
Roman hands and Russian fingers.
I'm so sorry. I didn't even know he was riding a motorcycle again. And with Janie on the back, if that wasn't bad enough. I thought he was still driving a Volkswagen bus.
You was good friends, you and Teddy?
Pretty good. I knew him from the old days in Massachusetts, but in Worcester he was just Terry's kid brother. It was coincidence we ended up 2 miles apart out here. We didn't really hang out much, both on the road a lot. And once in a while I'd bump into him in a coffee house or something and we'd have a game of chess, tell stories, catch up.
Hey Ma, aren't you even going to offer Eric a cup of tea? Didn't you leave the kettle on?
Yeah, okay. Wait, don't do anything.
She bustles out of the room.
So you emigrated to California from Worcester? What neighborhood?
Greendale.
What nationality are you?
Swedish.
I knew some Swedish girls from Greendale at the office. They indulged their leisure hours in inebriation, but they got to work punctually every day.
That's the Swedes.
We're Polish.
I know. You still live on Vernon Hill?
A 3-decker right on Providence Street. Ma's got the 2nd floor, I got the 3rd. We couldn't possibly cohabit copacetically.
Those 3-deckers, they've got a lot of steep old stairs.
Yeah, I drag my groceries up 2 flights, 1 step at a time, 1 bag at a time, all her groceries too, 1 bag at a time.
Well, it's nice you can still be close to family.
They're not my family. I've been the outsider from day 1. I just stay there out of spite. Besides, if Ma had to depend on my sister for groceries, she'd get ice cream one day and starve the next.
Or she'd learn to get her butt back down to the supermarket.
Since Teddy left and the old man pickled his liver, she doesn't perambulate much further than the TV and the telephone.
That's been more than 30 years.
Maybe you don't know what a Polish family is like. The man is the king and the boy is little Prince Charming. When she doesn't have to wait on them and spoil them, she became virtually superfluous.
That's sad.
So did you go to North High?
Class of 64, and 1 semester at Worcester State.
The hospital or the college?
Yeah. I barely knew the difference. They were both nut houses. You go to South?
Not me. I had hardship scholarship at St. Peter's. Then I went to Becker Junior College for 2 years, got a degree in accounting. I was the only one in the family who ever matriculated.
Oh, good for you.
Well, it wasn't Greek philosophy, but somebody had to earn a wage.
Ma enters with tea tray.
Is that the phone? Get the phone.
I didn't hear it.
You deaf in one ear, and you don't hear too good in the other.
You hear it?
Maybe Angie have baby. Maybe I great-great-grandmother. Maybe Teresa got our plane tickets. You better see. Maybe we never get home.
Wait, I'll be right back.
Maria scurries out of the room.
Look out, that one. She's crazy. She make you crazy. She make everybody crazy. She make me crazy.
Maria rushes back in.
There's no phone.
Maybe she hang up. Therese too fast and you too slow.
That's for sure. Wouldn't you say, Eric? Very fast and very slow.
I think everybody has their own pace. Man, this room is a trip.
Okay, so is more.
Moves chair for Eric to stand on.
Take down this.
Ooh, an inner chamber within the secret room?
Takes down tapestry, revealing a window set in the wall with a latched wooden shutter, which he swings open.
Wow, a crawl space up under the house.
Go, look. Box and box and box.
Yeah? What's in them?
That is why Teresa call you. I can't climb. Maria got the bad hip.
And I, for one, don't trust all Teddy's hippy-dippy friends that have been swarming through his possessions like proverbial locusts.
But you, his old friend, from Worcester. Friend of Therese. Friend of family.
Okay, sure.
So, you look for us?
And she hands him a flashlight.
Sounds like an adventure to me.
And Eric climbs through the window out of sight and pops his head out occasionally.
At Teddy's funeral, I talked to one old girlfriend.
Several or more. Which one?
The nice one that used to travel with him. She says she helped Teddy pick my dolls.
Teddy was apparently fully proficient at picking dolls for himself.
She tell me every place they go, Teddy always hide valuables in room. Every night, every day if they coming back to room, she say, don't leave Teddy house until you pull up every floorboard.
I don't know about floorboards, but all I'm finding so far are empty boxes. The box's computer came in, the box's desk lamp came in. Empty speaker boxes. Empty sneaker boxes.
Please, look them all. He always hides something. When he lived Worcester, I find baseball cards and marbles for 10 years.
Marbles? What about those purple pills you unearthed in the cellar rafters?
Big fat purple barrel-shaped pills. He told me about that years ago. He thought he hid them so good he just couldn't find them. Or the mice got them.
Ha! Great big mouse with candle on frozen water pipes. Back then, I can climb on chair. So, purple pills go in the toilet, but I don't say nothing.
Hey, here's a little box with something in it.
He reappears at the window, pulling little jars and bottles from a box.
Empty pill bottles, Chinese, weird herbal medicines.
Probably rhinoceros horn and dried tiger testicles.
More likely ginseng and ma huang. Hey, this one's not empty. A regular prescription bottle. He did have a bad back sometimes. Vicodin.
The women both snatch at it. Ma gets it, and it disappears into the pocket of her house dress.
Here's another one. Valium.
They snatch again, but Maria wins.
If I find another one, is it mine?
Women glower at each other.
Yeah.
Maria?
Surely.
Thank you. But I'm afraid all these boxes are empty.
Look behind.
Look under.
Well, we know he's stashed up in the pipes and rafters before. I'll fish around.
You pronounce your I's like some farmer from Canada. You sure you're from Worcester?
I hated Worcester so much when I was a kid, I blew off the accent before I even blew town.
So, Worcester doesn't accord with your standards?
No, I like Worcester. Now, it's quaint and charming and nostalgic, but when I was a kid, I just didn't fit. Neither did Teddy.
Kids don't fit in no place. You get over it.
Teddy fit just fine in California. Me too. Even when I was a barefoot teenager with a sleeping bag. I only ever moved back to Worcester to live one time, for about a year, out of a sense of duty.
Yeah, I remember. I meet you 2 times.
That sounds about right.
He's right, exactly. First time, 1968. You come back from hippie Hashbury. First time I see man with beard and hair like this. Except maybe Jesus or St. Francis or something.
Thank you.
Then boom, Teddy got beard and hair like this. Then boom, 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 everybody got. Then every kid I see is hippie. Barber on corner take early retirement. So, was you make Teddy hippie?
I don't know. Maybe. I probably tried. At least I was trying to give Worcester another option.
Save everybody. Save from the old ways. Oh, I know. Teddy talked to me all the time. Well, mister, I know every kid on Vernon Hill in those days. You just make a lot of drug addicts.
Well, a few people weren't very well prepared for freedom.
Plenty people.
Some. Not Teddy. Teddy was ready. He never got messed up.
He was nearly incarcerated.
You don't know. You run back to San Francisco. You wasn't there when Teddy got arrested with all that marijuana.
Well, that didn't make him a drug addict, but yes, I heard all about it.
Yeah? He tell you I mortgaged my house to pay that lawyer, that Armenian, big crook. He paid the judge secretary, the clerk. He don't tell police when it's the trial. Teddy go to court, no police, no evidence, boom, the judge dismiss.
A pretty good trick.
Yeah, but Teddy too stupid. He walk out of the court and bump into that cop that arrest him. You know, that Sergeant Lefkowitz.
Yeah, Lefkowitz busted everybody I knew who stayed in Worcester.
Yeah, but he liked Teddy because he maybe still good Polish Catholic boy. So he say, Teddy, how your case is going? And stupid Teddy say, oh, really good. The judge just now dismiss. Lefkowitz go crazy. Now he hate Teddy twice as bad. Because he not nice Polish Catholic boy. That is why Teddy has to leave Worcester. Thanks you.
He would have left anyway.
Yeah, I remember you. Second time you come to my house, Teddy ain't home. So you take sister instead. Teresa don't come home for 5 days. Then you never come to my house again. But I hear about you.
I would have stopped in and said hi if I'd known you cared. But Teddy and Terry never lived there anymore. Besides, after my missionary year, I never went back to Worcester much. Well, once every year or two for a quick visit.
Yeah, Teresa don't tell me everything, but she tell me enough. She tell me you ain't daddy to none of them kids. She tell me truth?
That's the truth, but the whole truth is, when the first 2 or 3 were born, I was counting the months on my fingers from the last time I visited. But for a long time now, we were just really good friends, pretty much.
Pretty damn much. Judging from the photographs I uncovered, you and Teddy shared a prurient lifestyle.
What photograph?
Just some pictures. Teddy was quite the playboy. He had several wives.
All at once? And he didn't even tell me? Much less share? That is shocking.
No, but one right after the other. I bet there was some overlap. He was like the woman at the well.
I wouldn't be surprised.
See, Ma, I told you. Even his friends say so. I told you he was a decadent sybarite.
He was good to his mother. He write me nice letters. He call me all the time. He sent me beautiful dolls every place he go, all over the world. He sent me beautiful dolls, all dressed up. I got beautiful doll collection, 137. Shelf and shelf and shelf, like art. Teddy sent me. Greece and Turkey and Bali and Japan. I don't even know where. And money. $1,000 sometimes. It's okay, Ma, he say. I make big score. What is big score? This sounds like criminal. No, no, Ma, no drugs, no steal. Import-export, he say. Semi-legitimate.
For sure, very semi.
How he make so much money? I find the lease, this house, $2,500 a month. Crazy. Just like him and his wife.
Girlfriend, I think.
He tell me wife. To me, Teddy call her wife. He tell me they make vow to full moon on beach. He tell me they have spiritual wedding.
And the one you have now is not your own.
What do you know about spiritual?
At least I go to Mass every day. At least I confess my sins. At least I don't harbor the illusion that I don't have any sins.
Huh. I thought you just tell everybody else sins.
I don't have to. They're egregious. So how did he make so much money?
Well, like he said, import-export, semi-legit. Wherever he traveled, he'd buy the cool local handicrafts, cheap, in bulk. Wholesale, but good quality stuff. Jewelry, tapestries, dolls, brass pipes, bronze Buddhas.
Drug paraphernalia and idols?
Then he'd mail a package every day labeled gift, under $300 value, or whatever it is now. No import duties. One to each of his friends, dozens of them. He had a lot of friends. They'd just save them for him. Then he'd sell it all off a folding table in a parking lot at hippie music shows, World Beat Festivals, stuff like that. Semi-black market, all cash.
No taxes. That is why he always send me cash. I don't tell Social Security. I don't tell nobody.
I keep thinking about a story Teddy used to tell me when he was maybe 3 years old and you were still in that relocation camp in Germany after the war. The morning he sneaked out of the barracks when you were still asleep. You remember?
I remember perfect. Teddy run in street and get hit by motorcycle. American soldier on motorcycle.
It's my earliest memory. I was 5. Somebody yelled that a soldier just killed a kid. Everybody ran out and knocked that soldier right off his motorcycle.
Yeah, they was ready to kill him. Really kill him. But old man Grocky see everything from window upstairs. He run down and tell, no, motorcycle is going slow. Crazy kid run right in front. Anyway, Teddy ain't dead. Little bump on head. He don't even cry.
So they dusted off the poor soldier and sent him on his fortunate way.
Yep, that's the story. Teddy said nobody could understand how such a smart kid could do something so stupid.
It's truth. All Teddy life I ask this.
He told me that when he grew up, he finally figured it out. He always knew why he ran in front of that motorcycle, but he couldn't articulate it.
Yeah? Why he do this?
Because up until that moment, that motorcycle was the most beautiful thing he'd ever seen. And out of pure joy, he ran up and tried to embrace it.
Well, he certainly embraced enough motorcycles even when he was a teenager. He committed larceny on every motorcycle in the neighborhood and half the cars. Taking girls for joyrides and parking on Airport Hill.
Be quiet. Teddy quit stealing a long time ago.
Right. Just about the time he became a hippie. Did you like him better when he was a crook?
I love Teddy always. He's my son.
Well, we need to think like Teddy now.
You must. I cannot.
Eric sits on the windowsill, half in and half out.
I'm about ready to call it quits.
But must be something.
Wait, you got cobwebs in your beard.
She rakes his beard with her fingers.
You're like my cat Kashkushko when he goes down the cellar.
Maria suddenly blushes and turns away.
Yeah, you're right. There must be something. So what would I do if I were Teddy? Well, apparently I have no idea. So what would I do if I were me? Which, coincidentally, I am. Okay, within the secret room, definitely, just so as not to waste one good layer of built-in bafflement. Already the casual burglar is out of the game. But then, no, not in the room. Through this window, for sure. Another layer of bafflement. And then, from this window, someplace hard to get at. No, wait. I don't want a huge hassle and cobwebs in my beard every time I need to get into my stash. And personally, I need to get into my stash pretty regularly.
Quite perpetually, I'm sure.
I'd have to be able to reach it right from this window. Doesn't look like this dirt has been dug up, though. It's packed pretty hard. Nothing underneath the window. Let me check the sides. Nope. And nope. Maybe up.
He leans back into the hole and looks up.
There's a board up here, like a little ledge.
He cranes his neck, flashes his light, then leans back out and looks first at Ma, then at Maria, with a wild-eyed grin.
What? What?
He leans back in and looks up.
A gleam. A bright, shiny, yellow gleam.
He reaches up and pulls down a stack of gold coins.
A bright, shiny, yellow gleam of gold!
And he passes the coins to the women, keeping 2 to click and juggle.
It's real?
Let me see. Ooh, they're heavy.
Oh, they're real, all right. South African Krugerrands, Canadian maple leaves, and American walking liberties. 0.999, 1 ounce. Hard to fake the weight and the shine and the ridges, so they can't be clipped.
How much is worth?
I don't know. An ounce was worth about $3.20 for years and years, but I think it's gone way up. Closer to 4. More than that. They say they'll shoot up over 1,000 pretty soon, but they say a lot of things.
400?
Each?
Probably a little over 4. Maybe a lot over 4, but hold on to your socks. I think I saw something else up there.
He pulls down a 3-inch stack of bills.
Whoa! Enough 20s to choke a politician!
And he hands out the bills.
Well, if I did teach him, at least I taught him one good trick.
Teddy already knows this trick. In his blood.
Is there any more?
Look careful. Keep thinking.
Patrz na niego, patrz na ręce.
Watch him. Watch his hands.
Nawet jego nie wierzysz.
You don't trust this one even?
A jego kochani czachny mnie w go.
Why should I trust anybody?
Check the corners.
Eric looks diligently, feeling all around overhead.
Nope, that's it. We struck the mother lode, so to speak.
Good work. You're very smart. Don't worry. I'm going to give you something for work so smart.
Thank you. Whatever. But you know what I think?
I certainly do not.
No, what do you think?
I think we should sit down, all 3 of us, and just count it right now, so nobody says later, oh, it was this much, or oh, it was that much. Plus, I'm really curious to see how much Teddy had socked away.
It's a good idea. Pull table over here, under light.
And Eric pulls the table to the center of the room.
Wow. Subterranean gold. I'm telling you, I got goosebumps.
I feel cold. Maybe it's Teddy.
Maybe Teddy showed you to find.
Maybe.
They pull up 3 chairs. Eric starts with the coins in stacks of 5.
27. Man, they are beautiful, aren't they? You can see how people get hung up on this stuff.
They each take a stack of bills and start counting intently into piles.
1,000. Kept it right where we could grab it and run.
1,000. It just proves he had something he might have to run from.
Jetisiak, 1,000 is just careful. He's smart, too.
2,000. He always said it was a Polish characteristic to be smart and play dumb.
2,000. He played very convincingly sometimes.
Dwatisiak, 2,000. Yeah, college girl. Where is your gold for your mother?
You took it out of my hide.
3,000. 3,220.
3,340.
3,440.
That's 10,000 even. And the gold is at least another 10,000. Pretty good, huh? 20 grand.
He's pretty good. He's not so much. He's not by his mother's house or something.
Well, it's all gravy.
You think I can carry on plane? How can I do this?
No, Ma, it's illegal to carry more than $10,000 in cash. It's federal legislation. I read it in the Telegram and Gazette.
This stupid law. It's against people.
You need to take it to the bank and get a cashier's check.
They make a record?
I think they have to. That doesn't mean anybody will ever check the record, but if somebody ever had a strong enough reason to check and knew where to look, it would be there.
I got subsidized housing. The government don't know this money.
They'll certainly know this money when they confiscate it at the airport.
Eric, what do you think?
You're asking my advice? You really want my advice?
Yeah.
Maria?
I'm amenable to weighing its merits.
Okay. I think we should count it out into 3 piles. There's no will, it's a mother, 2 sisters, seems simple, and it seems right. What do you think?
Pretty good idea.
It's a wonderful idea, but it'll never come to fruition.
Teddy would like it, and you could get a cashier's check with yours, and you could legally carry yours on the plane, and we could send Terry's by registered mail insured. Very safe.
Oh, I see. You look out for Therese.
Well, of course. We go way back. That's why I'm here tonight, right? Because Therese called me. And if she didn't call me, this loot would have sat here for another 5 or 10 or 20 years until some exterminator found it, or some kid playing Search of the Bunker.
You listen now. You're a smart man. I can see this. You know Therese. If she gets money all at once, you think she's gonna buy coats and boots for them kids? Oh no. She's gonna buy toys and games and trip to Disneyland. Is truth?
Well,
Is truth?
is truth.
And this one never loved me.
How could I? You never let me forget I'm adopted.
Look her, look me, adopted. Huh.
You never admitted it, but you never let me forget it. How come I don't have a birth certificate?
Who keeps records in war?
Yeah? How come Teddy's got a birth certificate?
I don't know. War ended. This one don't even go her father's funeral.
Why should I when he beat the shit out of me?
No father put up with things you say. Call him stupid Pollock, drunken bum. Every father beat every kid talk like this. What the hell you think?
It's really because I'm a cripple. They were always ashamed of me.
You always ashamed of yourself, not me.
You hated me from the day I was born.
The day you born? Oh, how can I if you adopted? You see what I got to put up with?
Teddy would not have liked this.
Teddy could have made it all different.
Teddy could have stayed home.
What good is a prince who abdicates his own throne?
Let me rephrase that. Teddy does not like this.
Teddy loved his mother best. Teddy say, you do what you think, Ma. You take care of Maria and Therese, Ma. I trust you, Ma. I take care of you first, Ma.
See, what I tell you, it would never come to fruition.
Maria, telephone.
I don't hear it.
Really this time. Go. Therese, plane tickets. Don't worry. We leave on table till you come back.
Oh,
Maria Torn exits reluctantly.
Don't worry. I got will. Everybody get a little. Maria get a little, and Therese get a little, and every kid and every grandkid. Everybody get their own, if there's any left when I go. Teddy loved all them kids, but he always take care of his mother first. Always send money to me.
He used to send some to Terry and the kids once in a while.
Oh yeah, maybe every 10 years. Big Christmas, boom, poof.
Maria entering.
Therese says it's a boy. 8 pounds, 2 ounces, and Angie's naming him Tedious. They're already calling him Teddy.
She always loved her Uncle Teddy.
Congratulations.
Another voracious mouth to feed.
But Teddy would love it.
Yeah, Teddy be happy. I talk. Don't touch.
Exit Ma.
Why did you hate Teddy?
I never.
He thought that you disapproved of him. Ever since he was a little kid, every single thing he did was a sin.
I don't need to enumerate Teddy's transgressions. Everybody sins. Nobody is superior or inferior in that regard. It's not what he did, it's what he didn't do.
He never hurt anybody, and he helped when he could.
When he could temporarily divest himself in his diversions.
He was just a natural man.
And you think that's a good thing. But he was ungovernable. He would do anything that popped into his head. Anything. It's fortunate he wasn't mean or he would have killed somebody. Perhaps several persons. Because he was a creature of impulse. He would do anything.
Well, maybe once. Or twice, just to be sure. But then he'd make pretty good decisions. Well, up until the last one. Anyway, you think he was nothing but a hedonist and a gash hound. But I'm going to tell you something. Teddy was a good man. A kind man, a loving man, a giving man, and everybody loved him. Almost everybody.
The world loves its own.
Only when its own is lovable.
Well, he always knew how to be lovable. From infancy, where he mesmerized his parents, he got it all. What little there was. Maybe the war squeezed it out of him, but there was never enough to go around in this family.
Hey, a goddamn work kid. Think of what they had to do just to have you.
50 to a room, quick and furtive, like scared horny rabbits under a ragged blanket in the dark.
It's not what I want. But that too. How the hell can they come out of that like June and Ward Cleaver? Anyway, most families are inept at love. But there was love in your family, and not just between Teddy and your ma. Unless Terry's a liar. She loves her mother. She drives her nuts, but she loves her. And the kids, they all love Grandma, don't they?
Sure, those grandbats love her. She trained them to come visit by giving each kid $1 every time she sees them. And she says, get yourself an ice cream. Summer or winter, drought or blizzard, get yourself an ice cream. Even when they grow up, they never get a raise, but they still get the habit. Teresa's oldest son is 40, and she slips him $1 at the door and says, get yourself an ice cream. Oh yeah, they love old Grandma, but tell me, Eric, you tell me, who's going to wipe Grandma's ass someday? Not those kids. Not Therese. Not Teddy.
Falls to one knee, takes her hand and presses his forehead to the back of it.
I thank you.
He stands.
And I bless you, if that's permitted.
Maria shrugs unconvincingly. Enter Mom.
Is all okay? Bills and
The bills and coins begin to disappear into the voluminous pockets of Ma's house dress.
You know, I'm kind of a coin collector. Mostly ancient stuff. Greek and Roman silver, goddesses, and especially like little works of art, sculptures. But it would be nice to have one contemporary gold coin in the middle of my collection. And to remember Teddy.
Take 2. You deserve.
Thank you. Very gracious. Maria, is that all right with you?
I'm utterly superfluous to the negotiations.
Not in my mind.
All right then. Let's remunerate has my, wait a minute. This remuneration has my imprimatur. It's only fair.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll take the walking liberties. No. Maybe the Maple Leafs, their vibe is a little less bloody than the Krugerrands. Well, thank you for the adventure, and I'm really, truly sorry about Teddy. He was a good kid, a good man, and he was thoughtful enough to leave you a present.
By accident.
No, I don't think so. And when I come to Worcester to visit my mother, I'll come see you too, okay?
Okay, he's nice.
And we'll tell stories about Teddy. And I'll come upstairs and say hello to you too, okay?
Okay. What the hell? We'll imbibe a glass of wine.
Now you're talking. We'll quaff a flagon, and we'll drain a chalice.
He gives them each an awkward hug and exits.
He's very nice.
Perhaps.
For a crazy person.
Indubitably.
Curtain.